Okay, guys. So now we are almost complete. So you guys, yes, yesterday we talked about the minerals and how to identify them. Can someone remind me how many methods did we have?
10.
10.
4.
Oh my God, 10 methods? No.
10.
Yes, they were four methods. Yes, four methods. Color, if you guys remember. Luster, streak, and hardness. Yes, that's right. So we had four methods. Can you guys remember why didn't we use color? But just raise your hands for this. Why didn't we use color only to identify minerals? Okay, we have Amgad. Amgad, guys, raise your hands. Do not answer without permission.
I know. Miss, please.
I said Amgad, wallahi. Amgad, would you like to answer this one?
Some different minerals have the same color.
Yes, because one mineral can have different colors. Yes, that's totally right. Thank you so much, Amgad. So that's why we use streak. Can someone remind me what do we mean by streak? We have Uday. Uday, can you remember what was streak is? What was the streak? Yes.
When you like rub two rock with each other.
We don't rub two rocks with each other. Try to focus. We rub the mineral, okay? And those are not rocks. Those are minerals. There's a difference between minerals and rocks, okay? But when we rub the mineral against a white tile, a rough white tile, and then we have a powder left behind after we do that, the color of this powder, it's called streak. Yes, that's right.
Streak,
okay.
yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, Uday. Okay, now we have the third method, which is luster. Can someone remind me how many types of luster did we have? Would you like to answer this question? Are you with us? Okay, so Abdulrahman Tanahi.
Miss?
Yes? Yes, Abdulrahman.
Sorry, I didn't attend the session yesterday.
طيب يا Abdulrahman, you had the video on the YouTube to watch. You had the session on the YouTube to watch. No, you don't.
Sorry, Miss.
Sorry, Abdulrahman. But just next time you don't attend the session, you have to go and check if the video is on the YouTube or not. You can send to me, okay? For you, Abdulrahman, we will just go into a quick revision. Just let me
thank you.
close some of these applications because I have a lot of PowerPoints on. Okay.
Sorry, Miss, I lost the connection. Thank you.
It's okay, Amu. It's okay. You're most welcome, ya Abdulrahman. It's okay. Well, anyway, we're gonna go through it, as a quick revision. I recap before continuing the lesson. We did not finish it yesterday. So yesterday, Abdulrahman, we jumped into chapter 7, lesson 1. What are minerals? We learned that minerals are natural solid materials that are found in nature, not made by humans, not man-made, and they have a special chemical makeup, or each mineral has its own components that makes it, okay? His own chemical makeup. We also learned that every mineral can form as a crystal. Do you know this crystal in here with a regular geometric shape? This is what we call the geometric shape.
It's called the quartz.
Well, quartz is a type of minerals. But the shape of these minerals, it's called geometric. Okay?
Geometric.
Okay. Yes. Anyway, guys, please do not talk without permission right now because I'm just doing a quick recap of what we said yesterday. So, Tanahi can be along with us. Okay, Tanahi, we also need to identify these minerals, okay, in order to make it easier for us to use and study, okay, and know their properties. So we have 4 methods that will help us to identify these minerals. We have color, streak, luster, and hardness. Those are the 4 methods we're going to use. The color, it's a very important thing
Miss?
because that's the first thing. Yes, guys. Someone is saying
Yeah.
miss. Who's saying miss?
Me. Tanahi.
Yes.
Me.
Tanahi. Yes, Tanahi.
You just said that the color is not a real way or something like that.
Yes,
Yani,
it's not an accurate thing to use. Yes, that's right. That's what I was going to say, Abdurrahman. So I'm just doing a quick revision so we can continue the lesson, okay? So as we said, color, it's not an accurate way because it's the first thing we can notice or absorb. Absorb when we see a mineral, but it's not an accurate. Guys, who's talking without permission? What's going on? So if you're not using the mic, please turn it off, okay? Because now you're making a noise and you're distracting your friends. Thank you for turning your mics off. Thank you so much, guys. So anyway, back to the color. I know it's the first thing we notice, but it's not accurate because, yeah, Tanahi, we can see in this picture that we have the same mineral. All of those are quartz, but they still look different in color. Can you see? So however, color alone cannot be used to identify a mineral. Why is that? Because, for example, such as quartz, it comes in many different colors. Okay, that's why color wasn't an accurate thing to use. That makes
yani
us...
not color alone.
Yes, we cannot use color alone. It's not accurate. As you see in this picture, can you see this picture in here?
Yes.
Yes, all of these minerals in front of you are quartz.
The same mineral.
The same quartz, yes. Maybe they are different. Like we have rose quartz, clear quartz, amethyst. This is a really famous one. And smoky quartz. All of those belong to the same mineral, which is quartz. That's why we cannot use color for that. We cannot use color to identify them, yes?
هو الرخام.
I did not hear you.
هو الرخام.
الكوارتز هو الرخام؟ No. Granite.
Miss, we take this yesterday.
الرخام نوع من أنواع الروكس مش mineral. It's not a mineral, okay?
Okay.
That's what we will talk about in lesson 2. We will talk about rocks later. Okay, so now we move to the second method, which is streak. And streak is the color of the powder left behind after we rub the mineral against a rough white tile. Do you know the white tile in here? Like this picture in here. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes, so we get the mineral, we rub it against the white tile. The powder left behind is what we call a streak. And this method is really good in identifying them because if you looked at this picture, you can see 2 minerals in here. Can you see them?
Yes.
2 minerals on the right. Can you see?
Yes.
If you looked at them and you try to judge with the color only, you would say, okay, those are totally different minerals, right?
Yes.
If we use the color only, but that's why we do not use the color because it's not accurate. But if you use the streak method, you will see that both of them have the same color of streak.
But how?
Yes, because they are both the same mineral. Both of them are hematite.
Both are the same mineral?
Yes, both of them are the same mineral.
So
that's why we cannot use
solo.
color only, yes?
But the color is the same.
Yes,
No,
يا
the
طناحي.
it's the same mineral, but the color is different.
Yes, the color is different. That's why we cannot use the color as a method alone, يعني the color alone to identify the mineral because it's not accurate. This is the same mineral, but still comes in different colors. That's why we need to use the streak thing. Okay?
But it also looks in different texture.
Both of them are also different texture, yes. And that's what you will learn about next lesson, that the texture itself is up to where is the mineral formed. Is it above the ground, under the ground, near the magma? That's a lot of things we're going to learn about next lesson. So do you get this one now?
Yes.
Okay. So streak may be the same color as the mineral or different. It will be the same color like the one on the top, or it can be different than the mineral itself. You can see the streak in here. It doesn't look the same as the mineral itself. Okay, that's where magic comes. Okay. Now the third method, يا تناحي, which is luster, the way a mineral reflects light. And we have two types of luster. We have metallic luster. Metallic luster looks like metals, and non-metallic. Metallic luster has different examples like gold, silver, and copper. The non-metallic has a lot of examples. We can say waxy, like talc in here. This looks waxy, okay? It's not metallic.
Galaxy.
Yes, waxy luster. And here we have gypsum, which is also not metal and metallic luster, but it's kind of a pearly side on the pearly. It looks like pearls. We also have topaz in here, which is glassy. Can you see? It looks like glass. This is not metallic luster. If you looked at this one in here, which we call burette, can you see it?
It's metallic.
Yes, this is metallic. It looks exactly like gold.
Miss, this is metallic.
Yes, this is metallic. It looks exactly like gold, but it's not real gold. It's called gold's full or full gold because it's not a real one.
Big gold.
Okay. So what are the three visible properties of minerals again? We have color, strength, and luster. Those are the things we can notice with our own eyes, like once we see them.
But
Now the fourth method, which is hardness. Okay. How hard the mineral is. So what do you mean by hardness? It's the measure of the ability of the mineral to resist being scratched. Exactly. Resist being scratched. So we had a scientist. He made this scale. Of course, Tanahi, after this session, go watch the video on the YouTube of yesterday's session, okay? We had a scientist called Mohs, and he made a scale. He called it Mohs hardness scale. Put all of the 10 minerals in here from 1 to 10, and 1 is the softest, while 10 is the hardest. You can see 10 is diamond. Can you?
Yes.
Yes, and according to this scale, we can actually determine the different hardness of different materials. Diamond, as we said, is 10, okay, which means that no other minerals can scratch diamond. So, and if you looked in here, Tanahi, we have 2, which is gypsum. It can scratch talc because it's stronger on the scale, okay. Calcite can scratch gypsum and talc because it's, bigger in number. Diamond is 10, so it can scratch all of the above because it's the hardest one, okay? That's why they used laser devices to scratch diamond or to reshape it the way we see. On the left in here, you will see how it looks when we get it like directly from the mines before, polishing it and making it looking so perfect like that. So the hardness is tested with common objects. We use common objects to test the hardness of minerals. Okay, for example, we can use our fingernails. Fingernails can scratch up to 2.5. The hardness of the fingernails are 2.5. So if we went back to the scale, you'll find that fingernails are between gypsum and calcite. That means they can scratch both gypsum and talc.
Miss, how they can scratch gypsum?
What?
How can they scratch gypsum?
I cannot hear you.
I know.
What can scratch gypsum?
How does the fingernail can scratch gypsum?
You can actually. They used to make things with it. Like if you find it in nature, you can scratch it really easy. You can turn it into powder. It's so soft. Okay, we're not talking about only the gypsum we use to, for buildings and stuff like that. And even this gypsum is actually easy to scratch. Like with time and the air condition and everything, it can change and be a lot softer. So minerals can be also tested against each other. Like we can use other minerals to test the hardness of other ones. For example, I can use diamond to test the hardness of another mineral. So if the diamond scratched it, that means it's not as strong as diamond. Okay.
strong.
I can use, for example, other minerals to test the hardness until I reach the point where there is a mineral that cannot scratch it. That means now I know the number of this mineral. Okay. So we know that we use minerals in everyday uses. First, we have diamonds. We use them in jewelry, of course, and we can also use them in cutting other minerals. Yeah, Tanahi, because
But with
it's
laser.
so hard, right? It's the hardest one, so we can use it to scratch other minerals, like this device in here on the right. We also learned about sandpaper. We use sandpaper to smooth. Yes.
خلاص sorry.
Okay, so guys, if you're not using the mic, please mute yourselves. Okay, so we'll not have people making a background noise. Anyway, sandpaper is made from a mineral called corundum. Okay, and this one is very hard. It's 9 on Mohs scale, which means it's closer one to diamonds, right? That's why it's so hard. It's used to soften the surfaces. Okay. This is the sandpaper. We also have graffiti.
May I ask a
Which,
question in the
yes,
sandpaper? Can the diamond cut the sandpaper or
yes, of course, you
yes?
can cut the sandpaper because it's 10 on the most scales. It's
The
harder
hardest one.
than sandpaper. We have also graffiti, which is something we almost use every day because we use pencils all the time. And this is the one that makes pencils. The top of the pencil. Can you see this top? This dark one?
Yes, this is the granite.
اللي هو رصاص يعني. Okay.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard. Yes, I'm not talking about the hard or not, but I'm just talking about the usual uses of graffiti or the minerals in general. We also have quartz. Quartz is great in making glass. It looks glassy anyway. Okay.
Okay.
So quartz is used in making glass, as we said, not الرخام. For those who said الرخام, this is something else. This is the granite. Now we have iron. Iron is a great example of minerals, right? This is how the iron looks in nature on the right in here. On the right in
So
here.
big.
Yes, this is how it looks in nature, guys. But then, of course, they take it to factories
cut it.
and reshape it again. Okay?
Miss, but this steel is not under the ground.
No, it's not under the ground. It could be under the ground and they can mine it out. It could be found above the ground. But anyway, this is how it looks in nature. And of course, on the left, this is how it looks when they reshape it back to use it. Salt. The salt we eat, we add to food, is a great example of minerals. We call it halite. Yes. This is how it looks in nature. Can you see? It looks like rocks. And
Miss,
then
we get
We
salt
get salt
from
from sea. From
yes,
sea.
we get it
yes,
from
and
sea.
from
Yes,
mineral.
and there's another type which is called rock salt, and rock salt is also used in making salt for our food, like table salt. Okay.
Yes, Miss, I eat this salt.
Yes. So, guys, some of you are raising their hands. Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
Miss,
Yeah.
you know that
We'll
the
start with
salt.
each name, but first, just let me get it.
There's somebody on sound.
We have Uday. Uday, do you have any questions?
Yes, Miss, you know that the best salt that come from minerals the best than come from the sea.
Yes. But the sea is like, it's hard to get the one from the sea because you need to evaporate the water and do really long process. Yeah. That's why it's hard to get it. Okay, Auda, Yasin Sadat, do you have questions? Or you just wanted to answer something?
I
Guys,
just wanted to answer.
background noise, please. Mute yourselves. Yes, Yasin.
Miss, someone is running songs. Somebody turned on.
Yes, that was Shlok. Shlok, you have a background noise.
No,
Okay,
not
yes.
me.
I
Not
don't
me.
know. It's just saying that it's from you.
Amr, Miss Amr.
Okay, Yasin is
Not me,
Dwayne.
Salma Muhammad.
Yasin Dwayne.
No,
Do you have
someone
any
always
questions,
have
Yasin?
background something. Salma Muhammad.
Okay, Yasin, because you're raising your hand. Reem?
What, miss?
Yes, you're raising your hand. Do you need any questions?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or this I write it.
What?
All of this I write it.
You wrote it down?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Reem. Well done.
Miss,
Miss,
is
this
Halit
sound is come
like
from
the
Reem.
ice?
Yes, the noise is from Reem.
I will mute all of you now. So do not unmute yourselves until you ask a question. So as we said, halite is a rock salt. We use it, of course, we use salt every day. I mean, like we put it every day in our food. Okay, back to the PowerPoint. Now we'll talk about some unique properties. Unique means like you cannot find it anywhere else. Unique properties of minerals. Okay, so we have 4 examples. Number 1, forming double image. Number 2, being magnetic. Number 3, fluorescence. Number 4, having electric charge. Okay, so let's start with the first one, forming double image. If you looked at calcite, calcite is a type of minerals. If you guys remember it from the Mohs hardness scale, it was number 3. Can you see? So calcite
Yes,
is famous of forming a double image. It bends the light in a certain way that makes you see the
3D?
image. Well, not 3D, but you can see a double image behind it. It looks like glass,
Yes.
but still you can see two images of the same word, like in the picture here. So this is one of the unique properties calcite has, okay? Number 2, being magnetic. We all know that magnet, the natural magnet, is actually comes from the mineral called magnetite. And magnetite is famous by being able to attract all the metals around it. We use it to make compass to guide our ways, by the way. Okay. So this is another unique thing, but not all minerals are magnetic or they do not have this ability. Okay. Okay, guys.
Okay.
This is another unique thing. Number 3, fluorescence. Fluorescence is how to glow in the UV light. UV light is the dark light, by the way.
Yes.
Darkness, okay?
You cannot see it in the another light.
Yes, so if you looked at the picture in here, you can see how this is how it looks without any darkness. This is how it looks like normally in the normal light, okay? But then in the dark, can you see how it changes? Just showing the true colors of itself. Can you see? This is what we call fluorescence. Yes, Uday? Yes, Uday, do you have any questions?
Just like yes, this light is not like if I got like a flashlight or anything like any light on this mineral will make this light or like there are light يعني بس في light يعني مخصص يعني للمينرال دي.
Yes, in order to see these true colors, you need to put it in a dark room. That's what we call the UV light. UV light is the ultraviolet light, which means darkness for us. So
Okay.
if you put it in the darkness, you can see these glowing colors. But in real light, you cannot see them. So I will post the picture for you so can you see. This is how it looks for real without any darkness. This is how it looks in the natural light. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions?
No,
This is
thank
how
you, Miss.
different they look also. This is a type of rock. This is how totally it looks different in the dark. Number 4, having electric charge. Wow. Do you guys remember
Check.
Ice Age? The
Yes.
movie Ice Age. Yes.
Yes.
Remember Sid when
Yes,
he
yes.
made fire?
No, I don't watch it. I didn't.
Well, Sid made fire if you guys
ايوه
remember.
مصر بيجيبوا
Yes.
طوبتين وبيحكوهم في بعض ويعملوا نار.
Exactly. He rubs minerals against each other, and those minerals will produce electric charge that will cause the fire to be formed. So electric charge is another property of some minerals, not all of them. So some develop an electric potential or electric charge when you pressure them maybe under heat, or of course that's why we rub them against each other so we can add heat to them. Okay?
Yes, okay.
Yes. Quartz is famous of this, by the way. Yes, yeah,
Quartz?
Abdulrahman Tanahi, you raised your hand.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so it
I'm
was
not
Yusuf, you raised your hand, yeah, Yusuf.
Yes.
Yes, Yusuf. Do you have any questions?
No, Miss, I made it in real life.
You made it in real life. That's nice. Where?
In Cairo.
So you found 2 minerals and you started rubbing them against each other, and then you had an electric charge.
Yes.
That's really interesting. I hope I can do this, but sometimes it scares me a little bit. So maybe I will cause fire or something. I don't know. Maybe it will be like a disaster after this. So it will not be a happy experience at the end. But that's nice for you to try this, yeah, Yusuf. That's really nice.
Miss, sometimes when I find
Danger.
It's dangerous, yes. It's dangerous. And you need guys, you need to know what type of mineral are you using, because it doesn't have to be all the minerals. Not all minerals have electric charge, okay? Okay, guys. So do you have any questions till now?
one time,
Yes?
No.
one time I found rocks in my home. I tried to
Rub them against each other?
rub them together. Yes,
Mm.
I tried to make this.
Did it work?
Miss, I have a question.
No.
No. Yes, exactly.
And me, I
has
do
a
it, but
question?
it's not work.
Who
Miss,
has
I
a
have a
question?
Zane.
Zain. Yes, Zain.
But
Miss,
it looks
what-
cool when people make it.
What are the minerals that have electric charge?
Well, I don't know all of them. I am not really aware of all of them, but quartz is really famous of that.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks.
You're most welcome. So the big idea of this lesson, guys, is to know that minerals have visible properties like streak, color, and luster. We can find them everywhere, anywhere, but of course we don't know most of the time. They are naturally made. They are not man-made. Okay. And they are made from minerals that or things that used to be alive one day. Okay.
They will end. They are not renewable.
Yes, they are not renewable. That's right. And we use them every day. We use them almost every day. We have different examples like copper, we have silver. This is how silver looks in real life. Let me zoom into it. This is how silver looks like. Can you see? It's not really that beautiful, right?
Yes, it's
You need to bring
very bad.
the mineral and reshape it and polish it and clean it and take off any other different minerals that may be in there so you can have a pure silver. Okay, this is how gold looks.
Really?
Gold is not like found in this beautiful shape we have. They have to
Yes.
extract it from mines and also polish it and do stuff like that. This is how copper looks like.
Miss,
Copper
but
on the top. Yes, who's saying
Miss, does the diamond look like that when it comes from the ground?
No.
Yes, diamonds do not look beautiful too. Let me show it to you. I had a picture in here
Yes,
of
we see it.
of diamonds, how they look. I show it to you. Here is it.
Yes.
This is how diamonds look like. They are not polished. Like you need to,
Miss, and
polish
the
them,
gold also.
make them look beautiful the way they are. Okay,
They still look good.
and they still look good. Yes. Okay, this is another example of quarters. Can you see how beautiful they are? Some
Yes,
people
Miss,
use
I have
Yeah.
one. I have a small one.
like get rid of
Miss
all the
ده
negative energy from their homes. People use them
اللي
for that.
هيحصل هيحصل لو انا قطعت الكوارتز.
Yes, this is how it looks like from the inside.
Miss, I have one, but in a chain. I have one in a chain.
Yes, people use it, as I said, so they can get rid of negative energy.
When I get the flashlight on it, like make like a mirror,
Mm.
a shade or a shadow, and I see like my face on it.
Yes.
Miss, there is. Can I ask a question?
Yes, you can do that.
There is something like this that when you put it on your head يعني الصداع بيروح حاجة كده صح؟
Well, I believe it's not going to be the same. Like, I don't know. Some
No.
people believe in these things, and that's why they can be healed
It's
with
like
these
a
things.
crystal. Yeah, it's like a crystal.
It's like crystal. Yes, Reem, do you have any questions?
Miss, somebody is opening a cartoon.
ده فاتح طيور الجنة ده.
يا مس
الصوت ده عند
Yes,
ريم.
Reem, just give me a minute. Let me see who's doing that.
يا مس الصوت ده عند ريم يا مس
ريم
والله.
إسلام.
Yeah, so I
Reem
think it's
Islam.
just, yes, Reem, do you need any questions?
يا مس مرة جبت طبق الثلج with the sunlight he make for me something in في السقف.
Yes, this is a reflection.
Mm.
The reflection of
Can you-
light.
Can I mute the person whoever is doing this noise?
Okay, guys, now I will mute you all. Do you have any questions about this part?
No.
Do you have questions? This is lesson 7. I'm sorry, lesson 1 in chapter 7. So we finished it. If we have sessions tomorrow, we will do a worksheet.
مس احنا عندنا اجازة
Miss tomorrow's off.
So it's يعني 100% off. Okay. So guys, we will do it next week, the worksheet for this lesson. So try to read it from your textbook or the study sheet.
Yes.
But just try to read it from the textbook, okay?
Miss,
guys?
I
So
understand.
you have
I
like a
understand
homework,
this,
but it's not
lesson.
real a homework. It's just reading things. So try to read this lesson from your textbook. As I said, this is chapter 7, lesson 1. Try to read it from your textbook so we can do the worksheet together next week, okay?
Yes, Miss, I love this.
Okay,
I love this lesson so much. And
Yes,
so
it's
easy.
so fun, yes. Rocks are so
Yes.
good too.
Like discovery and
Yes, it's all about discovering all of that. Do you guys have any questions?
no.
No, thank you,
No.
Miss.
Okay, guys.
Not
No,
thank
wait.
you.
I will send you a link in the chat.
Yes, easy.
Guys, listen. I will send a link in the
يا
Yes.
جماعة ثانية اسمعوا يا جماعة.
in the Zoom chat. I will send you guys a link for a video so you can watch, okay?
Okay.
Okay, just wait a
Okay.
minute. Give me a minute. I will send it to you right away.